Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little video about how to balance your life when you're in college, when you're working. It's obviously a lot to deal with, so this is honestly, yes, for my working college students specifically, but also for anybody who just has a really busy life. So let's get into it. So the first tip I have is to plan your whole week and assign each day a different set of work. So as a college student, I have certain days of the week that are for college and schoolwork, certain days of the week that are for work, certain days of the week that are for rest and working out, and then certain days of the week for seeing my friends, social, yada yada yada. And so I do this because when you have a certain day of the week for those certain things, you know what to expect, and it's all split and organized nicely in your brain because everybody has the Sunday scaries, especially working college students. So when that Monday hits, when I'm waking up, I know, okay, I'm just going to school, or I'm just going to work, or I'm just going to work out. It's nice to know that I have a specific set of responsibilities for that day. And for my rest days, even like, so Friday's my rest day usually, I'll always try to work out that day, or if I have time. And I'll also try to rest in the morning. So if I do work out, I won't work out till 12. And so it's some nice time to just like relax and rejuvenate, like, you know, before my next like grind, my next responsibility being my physical health. It's just nice for each day to have a certain set of responsibilities so you know what you're looking forward to. You want to set a mandatory rest day and mandatory rest period. I know what you're thinking is, girl, I didn't come here because I have rest time. Exactly. I feel like so much of our time is so taken up by so many different things. We just sometimes integrate a little tiny bit of rest every here and there, like a 30-minute TikTok scroll, or you do have an hour dinner, but you're just like on TV, whatever. You're not really being mindful and really present in that moment. I think it's so necessary to schedule out, I don't know what time, because I'm not you, girl, but schedule out a time in your week where you can truly rest. So for me, I love Friday mornings. I usually schedule my whole Saturday as a fun day, so I'm just doing whatever. It's just not a rest day because I'll have fun with my friends somehow. So Saturday is my fun day, and then I'll even do Sunday mornings too, and then the rest of everything else pretty much in my week is like scheduled out and I'm doing shit. But a mandatory rest is so necessary because you have to hold yourself accountable. Holding yourself accountable is honestly, and being disciplined is honestly the number one sauce tip in order for any of this to work. Like, for any of this to work and for you to actually get any benefit out of using these tips and whatever, you have to hold yourself accountable. If you schedule Tuesdays to be school and homework days, don't start skipping classes. Don't start not doing homework, because on the next day, which is your work day, now you're gonna have 10 times more schoolwork too on top of that, and then every day after that is gonna topple down. You know, if Tuesday's your school day, you go to school. If Wednesday's your work day, you go to work. If Thursday's your rest day, you rest. You need to hold yourself accountable to these schedules and to these days if you want shit to flow, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't say it's hard, because it's nice to be able to wake up and to know what to expect and to know what's the responsibilities on your plate. So if you keep to it, it will work out really nice and probably won't turn back. Okay, the next step is more for social and friends tip, which is plan, ask. If you are one of those friends that are like, oh, I'm down for whatever, you can't be down for whatever when you have 50 million things to do in your week. You have to set aside certain times to hang with your friends. And I know it's maybe not as fun to not be spontaneous, especially if you're still a college student. It's not as fun to just be like, oh, I want to meet up with my friend. Girl, we don't have meet up with your friend time right now. So it's like, you have to say, okay, I know I'm going out with my friends Friday, we're meeting at my house pregame at 10. I know we're going out Saturday for brunch, meeting at the restaurant 3. I know we're going to restaurant 6:30 on Sunday. You know, you have to plan these things, and you have to plan it in advance because you have to schedule things around it. Again, in order to balance everything out, it's really all about scheduling. It's about holding yourself accountable. Those are like kind of the two biggest chunks of the plan. Okay, the next one is be realistic. Be realistic about the goals you're setting for yourself. So even on the school days, you can't set that you're gonna do 5 essays 3 classes, like, and 2 oral presentations. Like, we all know you're not going to finish that, and again, because of that, it's going to mess up the following days after that. So you have to be really specific in everything that you're assigning yourself and all of your goals, because also if you're just constantly not meeting your goals and you're constantly not accomplishing the things you want, you're going to feel discouraged, and that's also going to make you want to stop and get off your schedule and just think whatever, things will happen when it happens. Number 5, so I don't know if it's number 5, but be grateful and remind yourself that, you know, it's kind of a good thing that you have so much things to do. And I obviously can't speak for everybody, but for me, it really helps for me to say, you know what, yes, I'm working and it's a lot sometimes, but I'm so grateful I have this job. I'm so grateful I'm getting this experience. I'm so grateful for the things that will bring me after this. I'm so grateful to live in a time where Black women can go to school and can have their own apartments and do shit on their own and be a boss bitch. Like, I'm grateful that I have friends that I'm sad that I can't hang out with. Like, I'm grateful that I have friends that I want to be scrambling to figure out when we can hang, you know? It's just, sometimes it's nice to realize having a busy schedule can be a sign of accomplishment and love in your life. So think about it like that. Maybe you'll be like, damn, okay, calendar booked. Last one is checking if you're good. At the end of the day, this is all about you. This is your schedule. This is your time. This is you balancing. You need to be okay and you need to be good. If something's not working, it's your shit. You can change it. And so you have to check in with yourself. Am I constantly not having things to do? Am I constantly having things to do? Are there things that I never even built into this schedule that I realize is now really important for me? For example, my original schedule is just school, work, friends, and like mental health, spiritual health. But I realized that I really actually want to do YouTube and content, and making content is actually a really big fun hobby of mine and something I want to pursue in the future. And so I've been scheduling that into my calendar now, and so that's a great check-in thing to do, to make sure that everything you want to be hit is getting hit in your schedule. There's enough time in the day. That's your affirmation, is that there is always enough time, there's always enough hours, there's always enough minutes. Everything will get done. And when you truly believe that, and when you truly live by that, everything starts getting done. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked my little sitcom video. I'm gonna be doing more of these. But I love sharing my like tips like this. I'm actually really like mindful and shit, so I love to share it when I can. So I shall talk to you later.